Hey, this is Circle of the Dark Mother. This is Mark speaking. Today, I want to talk about Hekate's origin. And as you know, I usually talk about Lilith, but I do talk about other Dark Mothers, Gnosticism, Kabbalah, anything I have experience with. And even though Lilith is my primary deity, I do work some with Hekate and with Caradwen. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit about Hekate. The Greek Hekate. Most people know of Hekate as a Greek goddess of crossroads, the underworld, witchcraft, and night. And she absolutely is seen as a goddess of those elements in ancient Greece. In later times, she was also considered a triple goddess composed of maiden, mother, crone, although this was probably not part of her mythology early on. Hekate's symbols are the torch, the key, black dogs, and owls. All of these symbols point to her primary designation as an underworld goddess. The torch is to show the way, the key is to let the soul in and out of the underworld. Black dogs have been associated with omens of death throughout much of human history, and the owl is a symbol of darkness and night. You may have wondered why Hecate is a goddess of elements already held by other deities, such as the underworld being held by Hades and night being the domain of Nyx. Even in Greek mythology, Hecate is said to be ancient. Her parents are the titans Perseus and Asteria. She is one of the only titans, the old gods, allowed to live and not be imprisoned after Zeus and the Olympians take control. Hecate's ancient origin. Greek mythology already recognizes that Hecate is older than the Olympians, and this points to the fact that she was a pre-Greek deity that was worshipped before this new cosmology took root. Hecate is believed to have originally been an ancient Anatolian goddess. Anatolia, what is modern-day Turkey, is the location of the oldest man-made structures currently known, dating back to about 10,000 BCE. Anatolia had a great deal of crossover with Mesopotamia because of their geographic proximity. Greece traded with and was influenced by cultures throughout the world. Hecate was most likely brought into Greece through trade, migration, and/or cultural exchange. In ancient Anatolian, Hakat means crossroads, and Kata Kati means queen. So her name was literally Queen of the Crossroads. From Anatolian texts and later Greek myths, Hecate was a primordial goddess of the underworld and darkness, with the crossroads being a symbol for the place of the dead. It is quite likely that she, under one name or another, probably existed from the dawn of human history, as she shares traits with other ancient goddesses, such as Balili, Ereshkigal, and Lilitu from Mesopotamian mythology. Greek aspects of Hecate. Greek religious tradition believed in many aspects of Hecate that had separate attributes and secondary names to fit their function. These are all Hecate, but different masks she wore as she took on more functions. And before I dig into this, I don't speak Greek, so I'm sure I'll butcher some of these words, but you'll get the idea. Aspects from later Greek tradition. Hecate Kleidokas, keyholder, open paths between realms. Hecate Phosphorus, Lightbringer, carrying torches. Hecate Orania, heavenly. Hecate Pantosphorus, bringer of all things. Hecate Nyctopolis, night wandering, roaming at night. Hecate Skylacagogus, leader of dogs. Hecate Lampa de Forest, torchbearer at night. Hecate Enodia of the roads. Hecate Triotitis of the three-way crossroads. Hecate Propylaea before the gate, guardian of thresholds. Hecate Trimorphus Triformis, the three-formed. Hecate Cathonia of the underworld. Hecate Phareia, linked with spirits of the dead. Hecate Secopompus, guide of souls. Hecate Brino, the terrifying one. Hecate Pharmakia, mistress of herbs and potions. Hecate Magna Mater, great mother. Hecate Daemonopula, mistress of spirits and daemons. Hekate today. Hekate is still a very well-known goddess in today's world, worshipped by many pagan traditions. Her many aspects and associations with witchcraft make her a perfect deity for traditions that are either earth-based or markethonic. Her iconography is also very specific, making it easy to incorporate into altars, artwork, and spellcraft. Hekate's ancient origins gives those working with her a tie to people throughout the world over many centuries, adding to her energetic impact. At the same time, there's a timelessness about her that makes her fit well into the modern world. And I've included a picture of her sigil, which is a wheel, and a little bit of a labyrinth. Hopefully that was helpful. A little bit about Hekate, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.